Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Minecraft 1.21.4 update, which is the winter drop. Now, currently we don't have a name for it, and going off the temporary name, which is the winter drop, it'll be releasing in the winter. So today I want to talk about the release date, because it's quite close. Now we are in November. At the time of recording this, I think it's November 6th, maybe November 7th. So first of all, let's look at what's included in this update. We have the pale oak wood set. We then also have the pale moss, the sapling, the leaves, the hanging vines, also the carpet, and then the creaking heart, the resin, and the two new flowers. We'd also have the creaking mob, and the paper represents the pale gardens biome, and then the chest piece represents a new smithing material. Just from this update, it's only been a month or so since we got the bundles, which obviously was a very small update, but it's still a new addition. And this update almost feels a double chest. Now I know a lot of people would argue that it's a wood set and that does fill up a lot, but it's a lot of building blocks that you can use. So with this being everything that's added, let's try and talk about a release date. Once again, this is not confirmed, it's just going off of prior updates and kind of working out from that. So we have had 2 winter updates in the past. Now, I'm not including any minor drops, I'm just talking about major updates. And the 2 that I've noted down is Minecraft 1.15, which was the Buzzy Bees update, and this dropped on December the 10th. And once again, this just added the bees and honeycomb, as well as a lot of other small minor changes. And then we have the second update that has dropped around Christmas time, which is Minecraft 1.18. And this was the second part of Caves and Cliffs, because it was split up into 2 updates. And this update dropped on November 30th. Now, the reason I bring these 2 up is because these are the closest to the release date we are currently going to get. And one thing I can say, I think for sure, is it will release this year. The developers go on their Christmas break, and they normally go on that mid to late December. So I don't think they'll wait until next year to release this update, as they normally come back from their winter break and start releasing snapshots again in February. And this update seems like something they want to release so people have something to play with over the Christmas period. So going from that, we can cut off anything after, say, December 25th, because that is when Christmas is, and we don't think it'll release later than that. Now, November 30th, I think that's a little bit too soon, just because it's November 7th or 6th at the time of recording this, and November 30th is just over 20 days away, and we are not in pre-releases yet. Around November 30th is a possibility, but I think it's a bit of a push. I think we are looking more for early to mid-December. Now I've brought up a calendar of this year. You can see it is currently November 7th at the time of recording this. And the reason I brought up a calendar is because Minecraft normally release their updates on Tuesdays or Wednesdays on a rare occasion. So going off of, let's say, the Tuesday or Wednesday drop, we can see that between now and, let's say, December 25th, there's only 3 Tuesdays left in November. And then there are 4 Tuesdays in December. There are technically 5, but it won't release on December 31st, as obviously that is New Year's Eve. I think we can also cut out the 24th, just because I doubt they'll release it on Christmas Eve. I think they would be on their break by then. And then once again, going from November 12th is too soon, because we ain't in pre-releases yet. November 19th, I think, is also a little bit too soon. November 26th is a possibility, but I think we're looking more for December 3rd, December 10th, or December 17th. So now I've written these 3 dates down. We can then take a look and see that Minecraft 1.15 did release on December the 10th as well, which is a coincidence. I don't think they'll plan the release date to be the same day on purpose, because obviously the update days don't mean anything. But just by looking at the dates, I think we can expect the winter drop to release around December 10th. It can also be maybe December 3rd. It could also be December 17th, although that is kind of pushing it a bit close to Christmas, and I don't exactly know when the Minecraft developers go on their break. But I think we will start getting pre-releases within the next week or so. I think we'll probably start getting pre-releases next week or the week after, which would then line up perfectly for a December 3rd to December 10th release date, because pre-releases release a lot more regular than weekly, whereas snapshots are weekly. and pre-releases just fix bugs. They don't introduce anything new. So the release date that is looking most likely is one of the three on this sign: December the 3rd, December the 10th, or December the 17th. And all this will then be playable without the use of snapshots on both Bedrock and Java, as they do plan to release them both at the same time. So everything inside of this chest is going to be added in this update. It is not the Minecraft 1.22 update. We don't know when Minecraft 1.22 will drop, and we also don't know what it will include yet. Although sometime early next year, Minecraft will be doing another Minecraft Live, because they now do 2 per year. And that should then reveal what will be included in the next drop. And then once they announce what will be in the next drop, we'll have to see what update that is. Now that we've spoke a little bit about the release date, I want to talk about Minecraft version numbers, because version numbers have always been a little bit weird. But now that they are not doing any major updates anymore and they're keeping the updates to small little drops, version numbers are weird, because everything inside of this chest is going to be added in Minecraft 1.21.4, which normally would have only been a bug fix update, and this would have been 1.22. So I think maybe at the next Minecraft Live or in the new year, Minecraft need to rethink version numbers and either completely revamp how they do version numbers. So they changed the whole 1.21 point thing to be something totally different. Maybe version numbers could follow the year and the day or something like snapshots do. Or I think a better way of doing it is the first update inside of the year. So let's say the first update inside of 2025. That'll be update 1.20 and then the version number. So for example, 2025 will be 1.22. And then every other update in 2025 will just follow on from that. So it'll be 1.22 point and then a number. And then 2026, the first update in 2026 will follow the same thing. So it'll then go to 1.23. And every update in 2026 will then follow the same version number, where it'll be 1.23.x. As then version numbers are per year. So the first update will change the version number up by 1, and then every update following that will be under that year's date. But I think just by going off version numbers, if they don't want to completely revamp them, I think this would be the best way to do it. Because then you know that the first update of every year will increase the number by 1. And then throughout that year, they'll develop that version. So let's use the 2025 as the example, because that is obviously the next year we're going into. So let's say they release the first update, which let's just say it introduces an end update, because obviously that's what everyone wants. There's no confirmation of that. This is just using imagination. So let's say the first update releases in April and it's an end update. That first update would be 1.22. And then every update from that, so let's say they then release another update in June, and that update is a inventory update. That will then be at 1.22.1. Then let's say in July they find a major bug they have to fix. That'll maybe be either 1.22.2, or maybe they could even do 1.22.1.5 or something like that, like Bedrock does. Because I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure Bedrock releases like 1.21.11, although that might only be in previews. But I think the current version and number system is very confusing. I think the best example to use here, the bundle update. Now on Bedrock it added a lot more because it added hardcore mode. And on Java, it just added new feature-wise the bundle. I'm not including any technical features because it did add a lot of item components and things like that. But that bundle update was called Minecraft 1.21.2, and it only added the bundle. Now this update is a 1.21.4, so you can see where the version numbers are kind of confusing on, you don't really know what they're going to add. But Minecraft have clarified in the past, version numbers basically mean nothing. They are just what they use, so when you're loading the game you know what version you are loading. I guess they could completely scrap version numbers and just give the updates names. So when you go to the launcher you can see maybe the wild update, the creaking update, and the versions just launch per name. But anyway, I mainly just wanted to talk in this video about version numbers and also the release date of the creaking update, because it's very close. It's only about a month away. Now obviously it's not 100% confirmed it'll release this year, I don't think, but it's very unlikely that they'll wait until next year to release it. But this is my guess on the release date. It'll be one of these 3 dates. Or it could also be like December the 11th if they plan to release it on a Wednesday. But it'll be around this time frame. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, do leave a like and subscribe. And I guess I'll see you guys in another one very soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.